cauldron where the world turns blue. Massa's shadow is glued to Henning's too. A velvet anchor in a white-knuckle drift. The riptide is hungry for a tectonic shift. No air bubbles rising to the world lefting shift. No air bubbles rising to the world left behind. Just the silt and the silence and a peace of mind. Komodo's heart beats a thumping refrain in the abyss where the sunlight is slain. Gilded in silver, the mantis arrive. A ballet of ghosts keeping the rhythm alive. Henning, don't shiver, let the current just lead. Massa is the compass, the pulse and the creed. We're fathoms deep, now past the edge of the sky. Watching the sharks and old turtles drift by. Lost in the blue, where the light doesn't reach. Just at the ocean we'll preach, preach. The reef is a jungle of violet and bone. We're miles from the surface, completely alone. We're miles from the surface, completely alone. Henning adjusts the strap on his wrist. Massa is watching through a sapphire mist. A thicket of coral, a garden of stone. We're claiming this kingdom, we're taking the throne. Through the extreme of the water's embrace, a slow motion kiss. Through the extreme of the water's embrace, a slow motion kiss in a dangerous place. Gilded in silver, the mantis arrive. A ballet of ghosts keeping the rhythm alive. Henning, don't shiver, let the current just lead. Massa is the compass, the pulse and the creed. We're fathoms deep, now past the edge of the sky. Watching the sharks and old turtles drift by. Lost in the blue, where the light doesn't reach. Just at the ocean we'll preach, preach. The salt on the skin, the ghost of the burn. Waiting for the tide and the current to turn. Gilded and weathered, we're coming to shore. Gilded and weathered, we're coming to shore. But the abyss is the only thing we're looking for. Stay anchored in Massa, stay anchored in me. In the wild, dangerous heart of the sea. Gilded in silver, the mantis arrive. A ballet of ghosts keeping the rhythm alive. Henning, don't shiver, let the current just lead. Massa is the compass, the pulse and the creed. We're fathoms deep, now past the edge of the sky. Watching the sharks and old turtles drift by. Lost in the blue, where the light doesn't reach. Just at the ocean we'll preach, preach. Anchored in the blue. Yeah. Fathoms deep, fathoms deep, fathoms deep.
Early morning on the deck of the Finner Sea. Mist on the water where the dragons be. Check the pressure, check the air in the tank. Leaving all the heavy worries on the bank. Komodo vibes, the currents start to pour. Komodo vibes, the currents start to pour. Descending down where the life is full. 23 meters, the blue is deep and wide. Catching the rhythm of the Indo tide. Catching rhythm of the Indo tide. Oh, Komodo National Park, so sweet, sweet. Dancing to with the mantis where the currents meet. One love under the surface tension. A meditated state beyond mention. Gliding on the reef, feeling irie in the flow. Deep down where the wild things grow. Deep down where the wild things grow. See the eagle rays soaring in the blue. See the neon colors of a coral view. See the gray reef shark patrolling the edge. See the turtles feeding by the reef ledge. See the turtles feeding by the reef ledge. Heart is beating steady with the surge and the pull. Komodo's magic is a spiritual full. No rush, no haste, just a breath in the. Das Riff atmet bunt. Wir treiben schwerelos im blauen Schlund. Keine Eile, nur der Druck auf der Brust. Unter uns die Tiefe, die dunkle Lust. Die Strömung packt uns, zieht uns in den Sog. Der Fels zerreißt uns in kalten, nassen Trog. Festhalten,
the skin where the shores begin. Labu and Barho will be back again.